will be subject to arrest if you fail to comply. You cannot be in the street. You are not peacefully assembling anymore. You must leave to your vehicles, leave to your homes immediately.
Please turn off your video.
What they say? I think they say please turn off your video. That's what it sounded like to me.
Did they just tell us to turn off, stop filming?
I think that's what they said, honestly.
It sounded like, listen out, they told us to turn off our recording.
Strapping everybody in?
Go try to. Front line of the info war, Joe Biggs, Jakari Jackson, Josh Owens, the front line of the advance on it.
Of U.S. law enforcement. And just to
That
tackle
is
some
really
of the
hurting my
myths
ears
being put
out.
out there by the apologists, this has nothing to do with
Alright, here we are.
looting. Okay, the looting by a criminal element, some within town, outside criminal opportunities, who were stores in the town of Ferguson. And the police were completely AWOL. You notice that the police, the riot police, militarized cops with sniper rifles, only showed up in force to oppress peaceful demonstrators and journalists. They were nowhere in sight when the actual looting was going on. And in fact, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, the looting has virtually stopped. This crackdown has nothing to do with looting. And now we see an actual deliberate effort to target journalists and to hide the police brutality that's unfolding. Watch this clip. The police, the riot cops, tear gas Al Jazeera journalists, photographers, cameramen. They're forced to flee, run off in the opposite direction. And then as you can see here in this clip, the riot cops get out of the armoured police car, on which of course we saw the images of snipers positioned. They get out, they dismantle the lighting equipment belonging to the journalists. You can see there snipers trained at the journalists who are trying to flee the scene. Then they point the camera downwards, so further examples of police brutality cannot be documented. Now we have the police acting as actual physical censors, firing rubber bullets at journalists, tear gas, harassing, intimidating them, and confiscating, dismantling camera equipment. And as we saw again last night, 2 journalists from the Huffington Post, the Washington Post, arrested for the crime of not leaving a McDonald's quickly enough. So again, this has nothing to do with looting. When the looting was actually taking place on Sunday night, the cops were AWOL. When it comes to silencing free speech and targeting journalists, they're out in full force. And again, in an attempt to prevent reporters from documenting the unfolding police brutality, right before the flashbangs, the smoke grenades, the tear gas was rained down on the protesters and the journalists, the Ferguson police told reporters to turn off their cameras. So what are the true origins of this confrontation?
Productions. what's up, baby? You know, it's your boy D-Ice. It's going down. It's another week, Music and Life. I'm here because my boy Lemizier putting that show together for you. We out here at Splifton's Rude Boy Kitchen out here in Ty, Texas, man, right next to that Jaguars Gold Club. I know a lot of you know where that's at. You know, it's going down. Music and Life. This week's episode.
My name is Lemizier Washington, and this is episode 3 of Music and Life. This is the 3rd episode. If you haven't seen the intro or episode 1 and 2, you can go to my website, www.lemizier.com. Go to the Music and Life tab, check that out. But we're gonna start the show off talking about the Ice Bucket Challenge, because I've been challenged multiple times on the Ice Bucket Challenge. I appreciate everybody that challenged me to do the Ice Bucket Challenge and everything. That's cool and all. But I'm not about to dump no bucket of water full of ice on my head. I don't really see the purpose of that. You know, I see the cause or whatever to raise awareness. That's cool and all, but I don't think a lot of people that's doing it is actually researching what it actually is and is trying to raise their awareness. It's kind of like you just follow a trend and do it real quick because it's hot, but like you gotta really kind of defeat the purpose of your cause after a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's the whole ALSA thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna donate either because I don't know nobody who has that, or I don't really know nothing about it myself. I'd rather put to something that I know about. But I will raise the awareness for it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna flash up the link where if you wanna donate or you wanna find out even what it is, which is formerly the Lou Gehrig disease, you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do the Ice Bucket Challenge, I would at least try to do the research and find out what, I know it's an Ice Bucket, they picked up on it and it was just, you know, it's like marketing or whatever, but I would actually, at least if you're gonna do it and say it's for ALSA, then at least raise the awareness about it, or at least do it, you know, because I haven't seen everybody say they donate too, but you haven't seen nobody go on a computer and type their information in and donate. Like, how we know you actually donated? So I don't know, but yeah, here's the link again. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I saw a picture on Facebook and some other sites that kind of like about at least 6 pictures kind of made a lot of sense. This is one of the pictures right here. Flash up, check that out or whatever. And it's not even because it's a black kid on there that I did it. I saw a picture with all race, but the picture actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level or whatnot. But anyways, man, check that out. I will, like, if I'm gonna donate my money to something, I'm gonna do it to like something maybe like cancer. I have family members that have cancer, Relay for Life, you know, things like that or something. So what I'm gonna also do is raise the awareness on cancer. Here's a link for cancer, AIDS, sickle cell, things like that, that really people need to educate themselves about. I guess a lot of people really don't talk about it or whatnot, but it is really like a major factor in the world, especially in African American communities or whatnot. But so, I mean, if you're gonna do, I look on Facebooks and Twitters, everybody's doing an Ice Bucket Challenge, but they're not even putting a link up to where you're supposed to go do it at. Or I think people just kind of, I'm gonna dump some bucket of ice water on my head, but like, what? That's just my personal opinion. There's nothing wrong with it, called out, so that's why I'm addressing it. But other than that, I would be trying to educate yourself and kids on all of them type of diseases. I guess if you want to just help, period, if you want to be healthy and live longer, or you want to know what's going on or why this and that, do the research. That's the best thing you can possibly do is research. You got to really teach yourself about it or whatever. But anyways, I'm Lemizier Washington. We'll be talking a little bit more about all of that in some other episodes. Right now, here's a clip from the DVD. Trip.
Trip. Them lights is real, my state is trill, my city is me. I don't know if they think we really the link. Popping bottles, we the winning team. Popping bottles like we won a ring. Bottle popping like we cut the net. Apple dropping, tell them cut the check. Modifying, tailor make the dress. Bossing up, I'm authentic like Italian pasta. I'm sauce with it, no watching movies, I'm shooting up. Getting high like snooping up. All black, trying to find a knife. Flow, flowing, blow, that China white. I'm photo shooting, her body tight. She hitting them weights like every night. Big weight, tell them shoot the kite, we on the night. No sleep, but we dream big. Need the Lamborghini with them wings big. Cookouts, fly my wings in. Overseas, time to fly out. Pool cars, then cash.
Okay, this week we still on the behind the scenes thing, you know what I'm saying, video blogging this week. Next week it'll be our 4th episode, and it will be a actual full episode in show format. It's not gonna be video blog behind the scenes. You're gonna see some actual footage, some actual live footage. You know what I'm saying? Reality behind the scenes coming up. Friday we have there's a 80s and 90s birthday bash at Club Old School. Here's the flyer. Right, you know what I'm saying? So if you out in Abilene, Texas Friday, come out there. Club Old School, 80s and 90s birthday bash. You know what I'm saying? For all of the Leos, calling all Leos. You know what I'm saying? DJ Juggernaut, DJ Real, and the whole Leantown DJs will be on the 1s and 2s. D-Ice hosting it. So check that out. But it will be actual full show. Might even be like an hour long, you know what I'm saying? Depending on, you never know. But we behind the scenes right now, just video blogging and everything for the sites. Once again, my website is www.lamize.com. You know what I'm saying? I have an album out right now. It's a pre-album. You know, it's an independent underground album. It's not industry, it's underground, you know. And which is leading up to, I have a short film called Champagne and Liquor. And it's going to show different show performances behind the scenes, and then some reality mixed in, all shot into a film that will come out New Year's. So that's what we kind of just promoting for, booting up for that. Getting ready for my album, Bottle Pop City. The actual album will be out New Year's. You know, got a couple songs, a couple tracks, you know what I'm saying, on there. You can go to my, if you go to music8.com and go to my ON1F music tab, you can check out some of my music there. The CD that I got online right now, you can buy it. CD Baby, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, you know, all of them type of networks or whatnot. But it's for the underground, it's for the streets, for the clubs. So that ain't your type of music, and you might not want to go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But be looking out for it when around winter time comes. I'm gonna put out that good music, all edits. You know, good music, clean music, actual music, show my musician side, my writing skills, not just me rapping or whatnot. And other than that, check out some more clips right here.
I think all the verses are really
Appreciate y'all watching episode 3. If you've been following, if you watch 1 and 2 all the way, the intro, I appreciate that. I'm trying to get my followers up. So this is the 3rd episode. Next week will be the 4th episode. which will be a full show, full show format. Got the 80s and 90s birthday bash, Club Old School, August 29th. Be there if you in town. It'll be all old school music and everything like that. Then it's also Labor Day weekend, so there's no telling what you're gonna see on the show. That's why we might have an hour show next week, because there's no telling what we might have on that Labor Day edition for the 4th episode. So check that out. Check out the music. You know how I go. This is Music and Life. Lemizier.com. I'm Lemizier Washington. On One Forever. Shout out to my bro Kid Rich. On One Forever. He down there in that Millen, Texas. Next week, what we will be doing is be talking about BCMA, and we're gonna be doing. I'm putting out my emails and links, so we're gonna be doing RIPs next week too. There's a lot of people dying in the world, passing away. Rest in peace. And there's a lot of families going through it right now, so we're gonna do RIP requests next week. So if you have RIP requests, you can put it on my Facebook, my Twitter. I'm gonna flash all of that up, Instagram, and I will flash the names up at the end of the show next week. Do a little tribute to everybody that passed away or whatnot. But this episode 3, Music and Life, Lemizier.com, on One TV. I'm out.